Hello everybody, I'm Movie Master 222 and I'm here to review Assassin's Creed. Before I begin, although I have a tertiary knowledge of the Assassin's Creed franchise, I really have never played the games and am not as familiar with the franchise as some other hardcore fans might be. So this review is coming as a pretty much a novice to the world of Assassin's Creed. Based on the popular video game franchise created by Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed tells the tale of an ongoing blood feud between a clan of assassins and the Templars. In both the video games and the movies, the Templars are presented as this Illuminati-like organization. Their primary goal is the eradication of human free will, and to do this, they relentlessly pursue a relic which they believe will help them to pursue this end. Opposing them are the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. The Assassins believe in free will and violently oppose the Templars everywhere they can throughout the centuries. In the film, Cal, a death row inmate, is recruited by the Templar Order for their Animus project, which they believe will be the key to finding an ancient relic they can use to achieve their centuries-long goal of controlling the world. However, in doing so, the Templars inadvertently restart an ancient blood feud between the Templars and the Assassins Brotherhood. The production values for this movie are exquisite. It is a sight to behold and a treat to the eyes to watch the whole movie unfold. The musical score is also quite exceptional, with the exception of a handful of oddly placed modern tracks that kind of ruin the immersion a little bit, but otherwise the music is fantastic in this movie. The fight choreography in this movie is also a highlight. It is quite a treat to see the assassins do their thing against the Templar goons throughout the movie. There are unfortunately a great deal of problems with this movie that are just a bit too hard to ignore. When watching this movie, it helps to understand that you're in fact really watching two movies. The first movie takes place in the modern day as the Templars exploit Cal to try to uncover the location of the relic they're seeking. The second movie takes place in 15th century Spain as the ancient order of assassins at their prime is trying to prevent the Templars from getting the relic during that time period. The movie that takes place in 15th century Spain is exquisite. It is a masterpiece. I loved every moment of it. The movie that takes place during the modern day setting, however, is a bit less fun, less desirable. Overall, it just feels more of a mess to me. It really almost feels like this movie there were two different movies that were filmed and just kind of cobbled together to create what ends up being Assassin's Creed. Really unfortunate bit about this movie is, ironically, the star power. It boasts the acting talents of Michael Fassbender, Marion Cotillard, and Jeremy Irons. All three are superb acting talents, yet they all feel squandered in this movie. It's kind of a letdown when Jeremy Irons shows more acting chops in a couple episodes of Law & Order than he does in a big-budget movie like this. The movie is also incredibly disjointed, and it just feels kind of awkward watching it throughout the whole time. Part of this is because of the frequent shift in time periods between the modern-day time period and the 15th century Spain time period, but a lot of it also just feels like really poor editing choices. I'm a little bit interested to see what the director's cut of this movie would be like, but overall, the movie itself kind of feels a bit weird to watch when it isn't just focused on the 15th century. That being said, good, bad, and everything in between, the movie overall is an okay action flick. It's certainly a bolder attempt than most video game movies ever try, given the stigma that comes with filming video game movies. If you're able to stomach through all the modern day portions of the movie, then you might be able to leave with a smile on your face at all the 15th century assassin shenanigans and exploits. But for some, that's a tall order. So in all honesty, I really can't recommend this movie unless you're a fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise or just a fan of mindless action movies in general. There were some neat bits that might actually be worth seeing in 3D, but overall I can't recommend paying the extra money to go see it in 3D. It just overall isn't worth that much. I will say though that it probably is worth it to see it in theaters if you feel like it, but overall it's not something you have to see in theaters. Overall, the whole movie felt frustrating because I could see all the pieces in place that could make this a really, truly great movie, but somewhere along the way it all got squandered somehow. I'm not quite sure exactly how that happened. It's a damn shame that it did happen, but it is what it is. It's an okay film. If you want to see it, you'll probably get your money's worth, but it's not something you have to rush to see. That's all for now. I'm Movie Master 222, and I'll see you all next time.